Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Being a visual novel, I'll probably have to be reading a lot, which I'm not great at reading, so hopefully I'm okay. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead? Well, look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird falcon? Ah, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon, or however it's said, I have no idea. There'll be time for that later. We've got some business to handle first. Business? A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honours. Alright, Dear Monsieur Falcon. So, Monsieur Falcon is our name. I am writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Cataline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She is being held at La Conciergerie prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Signor Porto. I can't pronounce these names. Demaro of Demaro Estate. No idea how that's pronounced. Well, this is quite something. I know, your first serious client in months. Not just that, the Demaro Estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Cataline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend to defending Dame Cataline in court? Of course. It would be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to go find our kitty client at La Conciergerie. Excellent. My derriere was getting tired from all this sitting around. Oh, but I better file away Signor Demio's letter first. One moment, Falcon. Pertior's letter has been added to your evidence folder. Okay. You may access the evidence folder at any time by clicking the suitcase symbol, which I just done. I don't know why it's only showing the normal mouse cursor now. Earlier I had a big fancy one. Ah, nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party and Christmas. And at Christmas. Yes, alright, no need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. 20 francs in it. You may see how much money he is carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. Let's make a move. January 3rd, Monday. Welcome to the map screen. From here you can travel to any listed area by clicking on a location name or a location node. Guessing that is... no, maybe not. Nothing happens when you highlight it. Areas marked with a clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so they are the two places I can visit. That's where I am, I believe. And okay, so it takes a whole day to visit. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the concierge prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the concierge. They say that this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable, the cells are spotless, the guards are well-mannered. What? Good day, monsieur. I am here to see Dame Cataline Demera. I am due to represent her in court. Oh, you're her lawyer? Ah. Fine, follow me. Well, what are you waiting for? Keep up. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Dame Cataline Demero, I presume? You've arrived, the fantastic lawyer Monsieur Falcon and his petite assistant Sparrowson. Milady is acknowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. But they weren't available at such short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Okay. Oh. You see, Falcon, I told you listing under Aviary attorney would pay off. Let's get down to business. Dame Cataline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you want to know? What happened on the night of the murder? Who was there that evening? Did you see anything suspicious? That one's pretty important. What exactly happened on the night of the murder? Oh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crenery, the home of Great Baron Roguel. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner they were talking about company shares and investments, but I didn't really understand most of it. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun. Sorry, man with a what? Look, your what? What took your what? Camera. It's a very new gadget. Ah. That sentence just didn't seem right to me, but if it's new, then all good. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. Not a bad explanation, but not quite true. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson. Let me believe. Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Camera has been added to your evidence folder. Please continue, Dame Cataline. So after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Greenway. He was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy Monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur. It must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon? she's mentioned most people that were there, but just in case I better. Dame Cataline, who attended the banquet that evening? Well, there was me and my papa. My dearest maman couldn't make it. And there was Baron Rugriel, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Colleen. I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Grenouille, well, until, you know, he died. And there was Monsieur Robiccio de Robinio, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Did you see anything suspicious? Dame Cataline, did you see anything suspicious that evening? Suspicious? Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or a bloody murder weapon? Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you are looking for an easy answer. You got me. I did not see anything, I am afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious, the conversation was boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident. I see. Wait, Falcon, you missed something of huge importance. I did. Dame Cataline, you said. The food was delicious? But you didn't say what food it was. You and your damn stomach. Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. That does sound good. Go on. Then a marbled steak, served perfect bloody rare. I would probably cook it a bit more, but sounds good otherwise. Glorious, Falcon. Write this down. What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case. Write it all down, please, for me. Fine. Red herring has been added to your evidence folder. Okay. Bloody rare steak has been added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I don't find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. No cutlery? Even for the steak? Nope. You would think that the great Baron of Chateau Crenier would have gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen. This is a little peculiar. Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon? No, I think that will be all. So what's the plan now, Falcon? The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to Chateau Crenier and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try to track down this suspicious photographer, Monsieur Robiccio de Robinio. 2 days for 2 tasks. Seems doable. But we should head back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go. You do believe my story, don't you? I also know that this game has multiple endings, and what you choose is quite important. I won't just leave it blank. For now, I believe it. Of course, Dame Cataline. It's our duty as lawyers, and as gentlemen. To have faith in your testimony, you can trust us. Thank you. Thank you both. Dame Cataline, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Rogbuel. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? They are. Not particularly. I think they are. Well, it is for me. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who everyone is. Of course, a Facebook. This game's from 2015, so the site was around then. A what? A Facebook. It's a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalogue. I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Sparrowson has started compiling a Facebook. That's us. That's our assistant. Okay, Clement, have a good sleep, and see you later. Thanks for popping in. Okay, I've only got the 6 so far. You can access a list of people you have met at any time by clicking the book symbol. Let's make a move. A new day. The game saves automatically at the start of each new day. Okay. But you can also make a quick save at any time by selecting save and quit from the pause menu. Okay. So if the game crashes, you have to start the whole day again. Or you can save and quit. Oh, hiccup. Or you can save and quit. You can't actually just save it to start from the spot again. You can access the pause menu by clicking on the cog symbol in the upper left corner or by pressing the escape key. So there's the cog symbol. Okay, so now I can go there and it won't take any time. That's my office. They're the 2 new places. I'll go bottom up, down. Yep. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crinery. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Excuse-moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Cough, cough. I don't suppose you happen to have some spare change? I don't know how important money is in the game. I'll give 1 because I don't know if I'll need it for something later on, and by giving too much I can't do something. Here you go. Stay safe, madam. Many thanks to you, messieurs. That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough. Make sure a mother and child have something to eat is the least I can do. But what am I doing standing here moralising? Come on, Sparrowson, we've got business to attend to. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-panelled foyer of Chateau Crinery. Why, look at this place. Baron Roguel must be loaded. More loaded when it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes. He's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron, we'd like a word. How's that? No. Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. Bit tongue-tied with that word. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Yeah, you'll get anyone's attention by doing that. That's not the best way to be acting. Whoa. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rogul, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators? Gotta be honest, not quite. I am Private Attorney J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, huh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before I heard the answers. Most curious. Before he heard the answers. Most curious. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You'll find the garden where the murders occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the unfortunate incident. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I am afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first? I'll go to the garden first. Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain, so this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, the thing where you'd get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. When you have had enough, or when you can find nothing else to examine, click on the X in the top right corner. Okay. Select an area to examine. There's two lots of stairs. Was it that side or that side? I'm guessing that side. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Oh. Ooh. Or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written with the frog's last breath. That's getting a bit ambitious. Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left a last minute clue. All I could make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. Select an area to examine. Okay, so once you've examined it, that area disappears. Good to know. This fountain is fairly crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in to take a closer look, just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologise. I wasn't being direct enough. What I mean to say was, Sparrowson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Me? No way! If you want to go wading, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up by my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Yep. I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So, what will it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? I'll go tails. Plant squiggles. It's called a wraith. Sparrowson, sure, I'll bet on the plant squiggles. Here I go. It's heads. Should have gone with the old Emperor Falcon. I should have gone to the top. Gah, fine, hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. Of course. So even if I did select heads, it would have been tails. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? No, I'm a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon though. What is this? It's brown and sticky and it smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt, possibly belonging to Baron Rugrill, correct? But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Cigar butt has been added to the evidence folder. Is there anything else we need to do here? Select an area to examine. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. What? No. The barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable." I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Okay, so that was nothing. Another one. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realised that it was just filling up an on horse devours. Ugh, terrible. But Baron Rugrill certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. A finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? No, I would not. I think I found them all. I think we're done here. Good call. But you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time.